Nod or shake reviews. Willie nod or Willie shake. Yeah!
Johnny here. Welcome to another thing of Nod or Shake reviews. This isn't a review per se. This is basically me giving my insight on what you should probably watch before you see the MCU's newest movie, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Unfortunately, whether it's people just like to rag on these movies or people literally just go into these movies a decade later, like 27 movies later, we still have people going into these movies and going like, I don't understand what happened. I don't get the characters. There's literally a movie review. Somebody was paid to write a review of Infinity War, and he basically said characters come and go with no development. They've talked about this plan in 2008, and a grown-ass man, was paid to write a review, and he messed it up. It's going to happen. Someone's going to post a meme going like, do I have to watch this to understand this? This is the video that's going to tell you, based on pictures I've seen, rumors, speculation, just talk all over the web, that probably makes sense to watch before seeing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Before we begin, there are spoilers for this. Potential spoilers for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I don't know. To be honest with you, this is mostly guesswork. All this could be wrong. But again, this is just some of the things I've seen on the internet, pictures and all that. And I'm just going like, oh, well, it's a possibility that this is in this. And there's going to be spoilers for other movies that are out. You'll see when I list them. So please, for the love of God, when you watch this, don't go, oh, you spoiled this for me, because I've clearly put a spoiler warning, and I'm not doing it again. Alrighty, here we go. I'm half kidding and half serious when I say this. All the movies. There's going to be some movies that I suggest for you to watch that you're still kind of going to be confused about something because there might be a reference to a previous movie or another connected thing. If you don't know, the MCU is a very connected universe, and it's just best to get a full understanding of these characters and all these events that happen is to watch all of them. Having said that, I understand that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is probably, when this video posts, less than a month away. So I'll try to break it down for you as small as possible, and to get the best understanding of what will probably need to be seen before this movie comes out. The first movie that I think you probably need to see is Age of Ultron. Two important characters are introduced to this movie that lead up to the events of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and that's Wanda and Vision. You get a more formal, I guess, introduction to Wanda, who will be known as the Scarlet Witch later on in Captain America, the Winter Soldier end credit scene. Honestly, I suggest that you watch The Winter Soldier. It's a very good movie, but you could probably YouTube the scene that she's in. She's at the end credit scene, and it's probably all of 5 seconds. This is speculation, but apparently Wanda is the main villain of Doctor Strange. So again, to get a better understanding of her motivations and why she might be the villain, it's probably best to start where her story started. The next movie, Captain America, Civil War. Again, really cool movie. One of the most important parts of that movie is there's a development happening of a relationship between Vision and Wanda. And once again, this is one of those things that it's better to understand what their relationship is and how this could impact the future of the movies going forward. Leading up to, you guessed it, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange. Nope, not going to say Multiverse of Madness because that's not part of the title. This is the first movie of Doctor Strange. So if I have to keep telling you why you need to watch Doctor Strange in order to see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I cannot help you. Obviously, this is the introduction to Doctor Strange. You get an idea of what his powers are, what his motivations are, why he does what he does, and all the other Doctor Strange characters that will be in the next movie. The effects are also pretty cool, and this is one of the real deep dives into the magical aspect of the MCU. The next movie, Avengers Infinity War. This is the movie that solidifies that Vision and Wanda are a thing. They're a couple, and spoiler alert, Vision dies, which kind of sets the wheels in motion. Wanda's life in the next few installments of MCU properties. So now we're going to shift gears a little bit. We've talked about some of the movies. Now here are some of the shows that you have to talk about. I should get some money from Disney right now because I'm going to plug their shit. These shows can only be seen on Disney+. Here are the shows that you need to check out. WandaVision. This basically sets up that Wanda/Scarlet Witch is kind of not okay, which again sets in motion of probably the events of Doctor Strange. She has 2 children who turn out not to be real. Apparently the children are in Doctor Strange, so that's probably going to be a thing. There was a lot of rumors / speculation that Doctor Strange was going to be in WandaVision. What ended up was we got a boner joke, which pissed off a lot of people, present company included. That's a big one for sure. Loki. Loki introduces the idea of something called variance. It's basically another you in some other space and time. There could be me, but I have an alligator face, which is actually a Loki character in Loki. So I'm sure there's going to be different Doctor Stranges, there's going to be different Wandas, different Wongs, and just different MCU characters all over the place. So definitely Loki, you probably don't have to dedicate your whole time to watch it. Again, I recommend it, but just to get an idea of what a variant is. Another MCU show to check out is called What If? Again, I think the whole show is worth checking out, and probably the 2 episodes that might have some Doctor Strange importance to it is, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? There is a variant of Doctor Strange that is introduced, and there is some speculation that he's going to be in this movie. Some others say it's a different Doctor Strange. No rumors have been confirmed or denied. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. And then, what if zombies? There's a picture floating around of zombie Doctor Strange and zombie Wanda. Now, again, does the plot of these 2 episodes hinder on Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Probably not, but maybe just to get some context or just some familiarity with, maybe you want to check out those 2 episodes. And finally, SpiderMan No Way Home. It basically ends with Doctor Strange opening different universes to different places. So I'm sure that's going to be causing some trouble in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. A lot of people warned him against doing the spell. Everybody said it was a very dangerous spell to do. So we're probably going to see the dangers of this spell in the next movie, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Honorable mentions, movies that I think you can get away with not seeing. Just have somebody go like, oh yeah, this is what happens in this movie. And then you go like, oh, okay. Avengers Endgame. It's because if you watch Avengers Infinity War, and then the next movie I suggested, you're going to be like, how do these people come back? Who didn't they get dusted in the last movie? Sam Raimi movies. He is a very unique director. He's one of those directors that you know you're watching a Sam Raimi movie. Some of it could be pretty wild and pretty unexpected, but if you've watched enough Sam Raimi movies, you kind of get an idea of what you're going in when you see this movie. The only thing that I'm worried about is the MCU people head in charge, Disney, all those people kind of put a leash on Sam Raimi, because I think the more freedom that guy has, the better. And then finally, any movie that was not an MCU movie before Disney bought everything. Example, the X-Men movies, Daredevil with Ben Affleck. There's a lot of rumors and speculation that the Fantastic Four is going to be in this movie. Apparently, Patrick Stewart his voice is heard in this movie. So again, just to get some context, watch X-Men, because you don't know who's going to pop up. A lot of stuff's going around the rumor mill, so who knows? Hey, thanks for watching this video. This is me just kind of ranting and raving, so I probably forgot a few things. If you notice anything I've forgotten, let me know. I don't know if I'll do this ever again. But yeah, thanks for cringing, and I'll see you next time. And yeah, bye.
Thanks for cringing.